Dr. David Persee.
Thank you, Mayor. I don't know about you, I'm still waiting for my SAG card, but we'll see. So I just want to say a little bit, so we've been in the media, there's been a lot of talk about what's going on in the UK with a new variant of the COVID virus, of the mutation. And it's important that everyone understand that it appears early on that the virus, the new mutant virus, does not appear to be any more lethal. It doesn't cause any more serious illness, doesn't cause any more death. The change appears to be that the virus is more easily transmitted. And if you recall, we saw this back in late spring, early summer last year. Also in Europe, there was a mutation. So this is the second significant mutation to occur. And this is important because I want everyone to understand what happens. Anytime somebody becomes infected with the virus, their body starts making copies of it. And this is why we get so much virus, we can then spread it to others. Every time a cell makes a copy, there's a risk that it will make a mistake and that it will make a copy with an error in it. Well, that error, if it is functional enough that that new virus can propagate, that's called a mutation. And so every time somebody becomes infected, we run a risk. So of all the many, many, many reasons we've talked about why people don't want to become infected in the first place, now here's yet another one. So I'm looking at this, of course, I look at it from a worrisome standpoint, is that we've now had two significant mutations that have caused the virus to spread more easily, but have not made it more lethal. And so what we really don't want to have happen is to have a virus which is easily spread and makes people sicker or is more lethal. So yet another reason why we should all be very, very diligent about making sure that we protect ourselves. Now, at the same time, I want people to understand, this new virus, the new version of it is not more lethal. It does not make people any sicker at this point. And also importantly, it appears that from those folks who are the scientists here, that it appears that the vaccines will still work against this new mutation. So those are all very good news, and those are all important news. But I just want to underscore there's yet another reason for folks to protect themselves and not get infected in the first place, because certainly you don't want to be the one whose body inadvertently makes the mutation that causes even more problems, right? And then the last thing I want to point out is that we talk about just to give you an idea as to how much more easily this virus is spread. We've talked about the R value. You see that the mayor has talked about the R value, and we get from the TMC, if that number is greater than 1, the virus spreads more easily. If it's less than 1, the virus is slowing down. And it's really a value of not only of the virus, but also how it's behaving in the community. So the numbers are early, but with this new mutant, it appears that it might be in the neighborhood of 3. So that is a significant increase in its spreadability. It's limited to southern England, southern UK at this point. And those officials there are on top of it. And so I heard on the way over here, apparently that France is not letting anyone from England come. So there's some degree of international quarantine going on. And let's hope that they're able to get on top of it and stuff. But the bottom line is, even in the UK, in order to stop that, individuals are going to have to take responsibility and do whatever it takes at the individual person level to stop the spread of the virus. And Houstonians, we've done this. We've done it twice. Our numbers are going up now. It's time for us to do it again.